Hi and welcome to my channel. This is your cardio and strength workout using a long resistance band. I'll be using a resistance band that has handles. You could also use a long therapy band as well. It is all standing and full body. Let's go ahead and get started. Grab your band. We're gonna actually put it down at first for a few moves to make sure our muscles are nice and warm. Let's start marching in place. Deep breath, arms come up and exhale down. Again, inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up, exhale down. Let's change it to a little step touch with those feet. Bend the knees. All these moves today are low impact, so great for the joints. The resistance bands are great for our joints as well. Let's add some arm reaches here, up and overhead. And as always, go at your own pace. No need to keep up with me. I'll try to keep the pace nice and reasonable. Always important to have good form. Keep the feet, let's change the arms reaching to the side with a nice torso twist here. Knees have a nice soft bend in them. Few more here. Let's take the arms up, reaching to the top. Big reach, really stretching up through that side. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna grapevine nice and slow to the left with a side reach. Grapevine, so we're just stepping out to the side, step behind, and reach. Just going to increase that heart rate a little bit to get those muscles warm. A few more here. And step touch here. And let's take big arm circles, as big as you can make them. Lean front, shoulders down, all the way up and back. Let's reverse it to the front. Hold it here. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's finish with a little squat. Reach those arms forward, send the hips back, bend those knees. Now let's hinge forward, stretching the back of the legs. Now I want you to soften the knees, tummy in, and let's round that upper back up. Excellent. One more time. Reach forward. Then we hinge, straighten the knees. Soften the knees, tummy in, and we roll it up, finishing with our shoulders. Excellent. Grab your band. We're going to start with it doubled up, so it's a little bit shorter, holding on both ends here. Cross one leg over the other, but try to keep your hips mostly square to the front. And then our arms are going to go to the other side. Nice and straight, and you've got some tension on that band. And then we switch toe to the side and twist. So twist and twist. Now I want you to stand up nice and tall here and tighten that core. Pull that belly button into the spine. This is really working our core, and we're warming up those shoulders. Side and side. Pull that band. Give me 4 more on this side. For 3, really twist. 2, and 1. Other side, cross that foot in front and twist. Foot coming across the midline here. Stand up nice and tall and breathe. Pull that band. You've got it. We've got 4, 3, 2. The last one. Nice job. I'm going to put my hands through the loops here and then tighten up on that band just a little bit. Holding that band across the hips, hinging forward at the hips. I'll turn side so you can see. Shoulders down and back. I simply want you to press that band back and resist back down here. So we press palms up with a straight elbow. Tummy in, hinged forward. So arms aren't going very far here, but man, we're firing up the back of those shoulders, the back of the arms, and our upper back. Tummy's in, lift, and lower. Give me 5. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Take that band in the hands. We're going to step on it with both feet. So the band is right underneath the arches of the feet. Pull the handles up to your waistline. Bend your knees. We're going to take 3 steps to the left. So we go 1, keeping tension in that band. 2, 3, hold it here. Right hand comes up and we punch across. And then back down. Steps to the right. 2 and 3, reach. Punch and cross. Excellent. Knees stay bent here. Working the sides of the legs and the bum. And then reach, twist. Come back down. Out and in. And punch. Nice job. Back to center. Out and in. 2, 3. And punch. Let's pick it up just a little bit quicker. We go out and in. 2, 3, and punch. Out. 2, 3, and punch. To the side. Knees bent. The more your knees are bent, the more you're working those legs. 1 more each side. Out and in. 2, 3, punch and cross. Out. 2, 3, punch and cross. Nice job. Just release the right side. We're going to take our arms here and do a little sword draw. So it comes down and then we lift it up. Stand nice and tall. Soft bend in the knees. Cross the midline and then we pull it back up. We come down and lift. Down and lift. If it's too difficult, give yourself a little bit more band to work with. That'll make it easier. Or if it's too easy, tighten it up. We're standing nice and tall. This one is great for our posture. Really pull up. I want you to feel that in the back of that shoulder and the upper back. How about 4 more here? 3 and 2 and 1. Nice job. We're just going to switch sides. So reach down, grabbing it with the other hand. Check that tension. We cross it, lift up to the side and reach. I'm going to loosen up a bit here. Cross and lift. Bend the knees. Tummy in. Down and left. Are we breathing? And down and lift. So good, guys. Don't let those shoulders creep up. Keep them pressed down and lift. Cross and lift for 4, 3 and 2 and last one. Relax it down. Beautiful job. Grab that band in both hands again. We're going to go behind our back, mid-back. I'm going to put, again, my hands through the handles and then just grab it a little bit further up. You can wrap it around the wrist, but only if it doesn't cut off your circulation. And we are going to do a chest squeeze while we rock forward and back. So elbows are out to the side, little baby bend in those elbows, but mostly straight. We're going to squeeze those hands together and open back up. So think about squeezing that chest. While we do that, left foot in front, right foot back. We rock it forward, we rock it back. So squeeze forward, rock it back. Here's our little cardio involving both the hands and the legs at the same time. Squeeze it and back. You got it. If it's too much, just do one. Or loosen up that band if you need to. 4 more here. Then we switch to the other side. For 2. And 1. Other foot back. Here we go. Forward and back. Rock and squeeze. Open up. Mind where that muscle is. Think about squeezing the front of your chest. You should be feeling this in the front of the arms too, like armpit area. Great for tightening up all those muscles. We've got 4. For 2. 3. And last one. Relax. Beautiful job. Hold the band here. Separate those feet underneath the hips. Bend the elbows. We're coming out to the side, and then we're going to punch forward. So I want you to punch forward with the left, bring it back, punch forward with the right, bring it back. Punch, bring it back. Stretch it out forward. Good. Band is still behind the back there. Doesn't matter if it's in front or behind your elbows. All right, let's double up. Both hands. Punch it forward, bring it back. Forward and back. Give me 4. 3. 2. And 1. Let's do that one more time. Forward, bring it back. Punch. So think about palm down, then back in. We're standing up nice and tall. As always, checking that posture. Tummy's in. Shoulders down and back. 1 more each side. Final 8 doubles. Here we go. Forward and back. Elbows stay nice and close to the sides. Really stretch it. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Relax. Bring that band forward. Relax it down. All right, here's a fun one. We get to stand on feet nice and wide, the sides. So we're going to hold it in the middle. And again, feet nice and wide on the very ends of that band. Holding onto the center with both hands. And turn your toes to the corner. So make sure that the band isn't going to go anywhere. We are going to bend down like a sumo squat, knees coming out by the toes while we lift up with a row. So knees come out, elbows come out. Lift that band up to the chest and relax it down. Good. As you come up out of that plie squat here, weight in the heels. And think of the torso like an elevator. We're not hinged forward. We're going straight up and down. Excellent. We've got 3. And 2. Last one. Stay here. Move that band just to the right arm. Left arm goes on the hip. We're going to take this band in the one side, twist, picking up the elbow, twisting to the back, returning to the center. This is another great one for posture and for core. Make sure that that belly button is pulled in so we're not using that lower back. Elbow back, twist. And pull that band as high as you can. Think towards like the armpit area. And twist. You've got it. We've got 4 more here. And 3. 2. Last one. Back to those plies with the both hands. This time we're going to do the upright row as we're standing up. So we bend down, then lift. Relax. Down. Lift and squeeze. This gives us a little bit more room to work with. And down. Lift and squeeze. Remember, push through those heels. Tummy tight. We've got 3. And 2. Last one. You guessed it, same thing other side, grabbing it with that left hand. Right hand can be on the hip. Elbow comes back and up and back to center. Tummy in. You might find that one side is stronger than the other. Maybe you can get that band a little bit higher. Totally normal. No one is symmetrical. We've got 3 more. And 2. Last one. Relax it down. Let's toe heel and gently come up off that band. And let's grab it again. All right, so hands are going through the handles if you have them, but then choking up again a little bit so we've got some good resistance, maybe a couple feet worth. A little bit more cardio here, guys. Let's start holding it down and just give me a hamstring curl here. So switching our weight, foot to foot, and then bring that heel towards your bottom. Relax the shoulders. Give the arms a little breather here for a second. Let's get that heart rate back up. Give me 8 more. Then we're going to add our arms. For 4, 3, 2, arms come up and we're going to pull and pull. So just a little out, little out. Think about using the back of the shoulders. Elbows are straight or mostly straight. If this is uncomfortable over your head, you can always drop them down below, which we're about to do in a minute here anyway. Give me 4, 3, 2, keep that hamstring curl. Arms go low. Press out, out, out. Shoulders are down and back. This one you'll feel a little bit more in the sides. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Coming back up high, repeater on the right. So hold it here. You got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Repeater left down low. Breathe. Final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, shake that out. We're going to finish up that back right now. Feet underneath those hips. Hold that band chest level. Elbows again straight or mostly straight. We pull those arms directly out to the side. Band is coming to the chest. So we are squeezing those shoulder blades, right? Our scapula back behind us. Keep the shoulders. Press down and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades and release. This is tough, but this is really good for us. Out and in, just 2 more. Squeeze, release, squeeze and release. So good. Release the band, holding it in our hands. Everyone's favorite, I know, we've got lunges. So as big or as little as you want. The band is going underneath that front foot. Big step back with that back foot. Come up onto the back toe. As we lower our knee towards the floor, we're going to do a bicep curl. So again, if you don't love squats, I just want you to do a little baby bend here and then push up, squeezing that tush behind us, okay? So here we go. We lower down. The bum is coming directly straight down. We're not hinging forward. Straight down, weight in that front left heel. And then we've got that bicep curl here at the same time. Only 5, 4, push straight up. 3, you got this. Keep it small if you need to. 1 more. Hold this position here. You're still up on that back toe. I want you to flip those palms to the back and then hinge slightly forward. Tummy in. Simply lift the arms behind you, straight elbows, lift, release. Like we are trying to high five this ceiling behind us. Turn side so you can see. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing other side. Right foot forward, band underneath that foot. Big step back, up into that back toe, and here we go. Dropping that knee towards the floor with that bicep curl. Tighten up on that band if you need to, if it's too easy. It's gonna add resistance in the legs and for the biceps. Is your tummy in? Are your shoulders down and back? We've got 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it here. We hinge forward, up on that back toe. Flip those palms, straighten those arms behind us. We have a nice long straight line between our neck and our tailbone. Lift those arms behind us. Press the shoulders down. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5. Can you go higher? 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. All right, guys, I know our heart rates are up. We've got a little bit more cardio here. Doubling that band, going back to our grapevine, just like our warm-up with a hamstring curl. So we step side, cross back, hamstring curl. Side, back, and curl. Feel free to keep this here, or if your arms aren't toast yet, we're gonna add some arms. So here we go. They go out, in, out, and up. Or if it's easier, you can just hold them out and up. You do you. Keep some tension on that band, right? Pull them across from each other, pull them away from each other. So you're still getting that great workout, strength building in the backs of the shoulders. And up, few more here, guys. Give me 4. For 2. Last one. Excellent job. We are almost done. We are crossing the finish line here, guys. Okay, so keeping the band doubled actually. Right leg back, hold that band up, tummy is in. We've got a little knee repeater, bringing the band towards that knee and stretching back out. Knee, reach. Spine is straight here or neutral. So we're not rounding that back, using that core to pull that knee up. Again, lose the arms if your shoulders are screaming at you. Give me 4, 3, 2. Let's switch sides. Leg back. Here we go. Pull it in. Make sure you're breathing. Tummy in. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last thing for the arms. Band is going to be in one hand. We're going to hold it nice and high. Other hand is going to hold it about halfway up. We are bringing the knee in and then the toe out to the side with a little tricep kick back to the side as well. So we bring them in and then press them both out. We're really working the tricep, the back of the arm here. So in, out. Other arm is feeling it, and that shoulder holding it stationary for us, nice and tall. Adjust that resistance if you need to. Good. Almost there. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick switch sides. Hold that band up. Again, pulled about halfway. We start in, press both out to the side. In, press out. I'm gonna choke up a little bit here. You got it. Stand nice and tall. It's a little balance challenge here too. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten. Almost there. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. 2 more exercises. These are fun ones. We're going to use our wall here behind us, so make sure you've got a nice sturdy surface that you can lean back up against. We are going to put our left foot in that band. Hold the handles up by your shoulders. Tummy's in. We're going to pull in. Make sure, again, you're leaned or pushed up against that wall, and then kick that leg out. Doesn't have to be high. And then standing leg has a little bend in it. Bring it in, push it out. In and push. You can also do this seated in a chair or on your bum on the floor. And push. In, push. Just try to straighten that leg, squeezing that quad muscle on top of the thighs. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Before we switch sides, we're going to do some of those to the side. So turning to the side, again, lean up against that wall. Hand is going to be kind of across that waistline. This one's back up here at our shoulder. Little bend in that knee. Knee in, and we kick it out to the side. Knee in, kick it out. In, and kick. Or if you can do this, keeping that tension without the wall, good for you. Kick. Bend straight to the side for 4, 3, 2, last one. Excellent work. We do the other side and then we stretch. So band underneath the arch of that foot. Pull those handles back up towards your shoulders. Lean up against that wall. In, press it out. And press. If this is too easy, again, you can choke up on that band. And press. Good. Make sure you're challenging yourself. Tummy in. Teeny bend in that standing leg. You got it. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's turn to the side. Hold it up here. Here we go. Knee in, kick out to the side. Knee in, kick it out. In and out. In. The higher you hold it, the more resistance you're creating. Kick it. In. Straight to the side. Can you go 1 inch higher here? 4, 3, 2, final one, and relax it down. Beautiful work, guys. Put your band to the side, and let's go ahead and do some standing stretches. Okay, we're going to use our wall for some stability as we do our stretches. So turning to the side, or if you've got a mantle or a chair, that's great too. We're going to bend our knee, pick it up, trying to grab onto our ankle. Now, if you can just grab your pant leg, your sock, whatever works. Dropping that knee towards the floor, finding our balance here. Heel comes up towards that bum. Beautiful quad stretch here. Think about doing a little pelvic tilt to really stretch the hip flexor as well, which are always so tight from all of us sitting all day. Hold this stretch here just for a minute. Breathe in and out. Release that foot way back behind us. Lunge forward on that other leg. So try to work that heel towards the floor. Arm comes up nice and high. Big inhale. And we exhale, lean towards the wall. Release the hand down. Pick up that foot again. We're going straight into our figure 4. So crossing that ankle above that knee. And then we sit back with those hips. Flex that foot to protect the knee joint. Hold that here. You should really feel that in the side of your hip and your glutes. Big inhale. Exhale. Straighten up. Then extend that same leg out in front. Heel on the floor, toe to the ceiling. And then we just hinge forward at the hips with a nice proud or straight chest to feel that gorgeous stretch all the way up the back of our legs. Hold it here. Big inhale. And exhale, maybe go 1 inch further. Nice job. Let's switch sides. Starting with that quad stretch, grabbing on wherever you can, or maybe you could even use your band underneath that foot, holding on to pull that up. Stand up nice and tall. Heel comes towards the bum. And then again, a little pelvic tilt, feeling a nice stretch in the front of that hip flexor. And let's release it into our figure 4, crossing, and sit back with those hips. Deep breath in and out. Let's release it back. I know I just reversed those 2 stretches. Stepping way back, straightening that back knee. Heel is coming towards the floor. Arm comes up, inhale. Exhale, stretch back, hand towards your wall or over your shoulder. Back up, release the arm down, and then we step forward, heel to the floor, toe up, hinging forward at the waist. It's a nice, proud chest. So no rounding of the spine here, just enough to feel a nice stretch in the back of the leg there. Big inhale. Exhale, maybe go 1 more inch. And let's release out of that. A lot of work for the shoulders. Let's go ahead and stretch that out. Right arm comes out to the side, reach it nice and long, and then let's hug it in front. So pull that arm, not right at the elbow. We don't want to put any tension on that joint. Push that shoulder down. Release it, other side, out. We hug it in front. Inhale. Exhale. Release that shoulder. Both arms come down. Inhale, right arm comes up. We bend it. Fingers crawling down your back, elbow towards the ceiling. Let's go ahead and assist that stretch with the other hand. A lot of tricep work today. While we are here, keep that right elbow towards the ceiling. Left arm comes down, back and around. It's going to come behind our back, trying to reach your fingertips together behind your back. So you should really feel the stretch in the front part of your left shoulder. Let's release them back down. Inhale, reach up. Bend the arm, fingers coming down the back, elbow towards the ceiling. Hold it here, inhale. Exhale, release that arm down, back and around. Shoulders down and back. Try not to let your shoulders round forward here, opening up that chest. Inhale. Exhale, release them back down. Come towards your wall again. Nice chest shoulder opener here. Take our arms bent at a 90-degree angle, and then try to get your hips or your bum and the back of your head, maybe even your shoulder blades, up against the wall. We're gonna lift our arms up, keeping our shoulders bent, and then bring them back down. Knees are bent, tummy is in. So we're trying to keep the surface of the front or the tops of our hands up against the wall. Really stretching the chest, opening everything up here. This is a great one to do daily for your posture. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up, slide, and exhale down. Release the arms down. Nice job. Big arm circles forward here, as big as you can, nice and slow. Releasing all that tension. And let's switch, come forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms out to the side, hinge at the hips, bending forward, straight back, lower the hands towards the floor. Go ahead and round that back if you like, soften the knees, and we roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Do that one a few more times if you like. Inhale, arms come up. That one feels so good. And relax it down. 1 more side bend, stretch up, all the way to the side. Release, inhale up, and side bend over. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've loved this fun cardio and strength workout with the resistance band. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me some ideas for some new workouts. I love your comments. I always reply to them. Thanks for working out with me. Like the video, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.